Meet Faye Rodgers. She has a couple of animals. That's pretty normal, huh? But she's different to you and I. She reckons they can talk to her.
As a child, I could communicate with animals. A majority of children can, they just don't realise, and then as they grow, they sort of put away their skills. For me, that my ability hang around still. I started taking a couple of animal communication workshops, and that gave me some trust, and it led from there.
Faye claims she speaks to animals using mental telepathy.
I'm just tapping into the animal's consciousness. And it's like hitting a vibration. Every animal will have a different vibration. So there's that sensing that, okay, I am connected to the animal, and I start to receive the messages that way. I had lots and lots of inquiries, and just through word of mouth referrals, it sort of led, to actually being a career for me.
I met a donkey named Thistle who thinks she knows a little bit about my personal life.
I don't know who she's actually addressing it to, but she keeps talking about a new girlfriend.
Sounds promising. Hope she's right. Faye deals with hundreds of clients a year, and a couple of them volunteered to share their stories with us.
I had heard of animal communication before, but was not really sure about the authenticity of some of it. She didn't seem to be physically unwell with any specific medical condition, according to the vet, but was very tired and very weak and very lethargic. I contacted her, and she did the first reading for Blossy, which was completely and utterly profound. I'd never met Faye in my life before, and she'd never met me. She didn't know anything about me. And Blossy communicated to me through Faye, and Blossy just told me all about myself and all about my journey, about her journey with me. Blossy told me through Faye the things I could do to help her, and I did those things, and she got help. She just perked up, and even the vets thought it was amazing.
Unlike Blossy, the animals don't have to be pets. She says she can speak with animals living in different environments.
I speak to lots of different animals. I speak to the wildlife species. I do some work for some wildlife trusts where they ask me to assist with them, down to everything, it could be a little mouse, yeah, horses, you name it, yeah.
Elephants?
Elephants, definitely elephants, yeah.
What about whales and sharks and things like that?
Yep, not a problem, yeah.
But moving on from wildlife, a horse trainer shares her experiences with Faye.
Initially, I was really sceptical about what she did, as a lot of people are, and I was referred to her by a friend who had had a reading done and had a lot of success. Many years previously, he was involved in an accident on the road on Rickerton Road, where a lot of racehorses were let out of stables at night. There was 20 or so, there was cars hit them, there was a lot were put to sleep. He was one that had a really severe injury and ended up with some emotional trauma. And I didn't know anything of that until it came out of Faye's reading, and then I went back to the previous owner and she confirmed all of that.
Back to the paddock with my new mate Thistle, where the impromptu reading and analysis of me continues.
She's quite curious about your shoes. She's just wondering why you'd wear that sort of footwear in a paddock. So it's like, okay.
But Thistle doesn't even have any shoes on.
No. She's just used to people walking around in gumboots or jandals or barefoot.
Faye acknowledges there will always be sceptical people, but they don't bother her.
I don't really worry about that, who thinks me crazy or not. I have enough people, I believe in myself, and of course other people do. If not, I still wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
She doesn't see herself as having superpowers, but the animals she talks to don't even have to be in the country.
All that I see myself as a vessel, filling the gap and connecting with the animals. So I've communicated with animals, UK, Europe, throughout Europe, some Asian countries, Australia, Pacific Islands, America.
But it doesn't stop there. The animals don't even have to be alive.
I do communicate with animals in spirit, and they have the most beautiful healing messages for their families. I've had, many examples, but one that comes to mind, a person was so shocked when her animal passed on over and she couldn't function, and she asked me to talk to her animal, and the animal put in so much healing energy in the messages that she actually picked up her life straight away.
So we put her to the test, showing her a photo of one of our dogs, Harley, who passed away 4 years ago. What could she possibly come up with?
But she's saying that there's someone way back, not very far back, maybe a great-grandmother or something like that, that was really very psychic.
And after checking with the family, it seems the little furry guy was right. Max's great-grandfather was a psychic. But not everything about her job brings a heartwarming message.
Well, animals are full of unconditional love. It's the situations where you know the animal's going to pass over soon, and you've got to tell the owner, I'm not a vet, but it's sort of like, okay, I don't think your animal friend's going to be here for long.
And you've had to do that?
Yeah, on quite a few occasions.
So, since it's so rare to hear animals' opinions, do they have a message for us humans?
I will ask one of my animals to share. The message that I've got, is that for humans, they've actually forgotten their inner wisdom, and we humans see, but we forget to actually feel inner. As children, children always into feeling, and emotions are very, very strong. Heart consciousness is coming back to the planet.
My own personal experience is utter proof, and my relationship with my cat, which is a very close relationship, is utter proof.
All I'd really say to any skeptics that may end up listening to this, just do it anyway and find out what you find out. Or, you don't know what you don't know, I suppose, and it's interesting, the information that comes out that changes your mind.
Being able to speak to any animal alive or in spirit, what does Faye think her life would be like without this talent?
Now that's a really big question. I sometimes think it can be easier, yeah, because and I suppose it's just being a human, like, please make it easier for me, yeah. No, it's just perfect as it is.
Faye has had success with thousands of clients all over the world, but whether you believe she can talk to the animal kingdom is up to you.